Hi my Babeelicious fans, how are you today? In this edition of our video blog, we're going to be looking at traveling tips with babies and kids. We know that it's going to be a bit scary to actually think of traveling with the baby, especially in the first few months, because you have to pack up so many things. But it's okay, it will be okay. We just need to plan properly, and hopefully these tips will help you. The first thing you need to remember is you need to be flexible. We know that you're probably going to have your schedules and you're going to try to want to stick to a routine, but babies and toddlers have their own routines, and I guarantee you that it's not going to match yours. The next thing to remember is to research where you're going before to make sure it's a family-friendly destination. Bring a changing pad so that you can have ease of access of changing the baby anywhere, whether it's in the airport, whether it's in the plane, whether it's on a seat beside you, or you have to stop at a rest stop and change the baby. You'll have the changing pad so it's sterile for you. If you're going to a hotel, whether it be local or overseas, call ahead when you're making your reservation to make sure that there's a sleep area for the baby. If you co-sleep, then that's fine, they can sleep in the bed with you, but a lot of hotels will actually reserve a crib for you. Just make sure when you get there you check it to make sure it's safe and clean and that it's okay for you to use. If you're going somewhere close by, you can actually even travel with your playpen, and that can be the baby's sleep environment. Pack only what's needed. So you're going to need at least one diaper per hour. So if you're looking at your schedule and you see that it's going to take from you leave the house until you get to your final destination, wherever it may be, it's going to take 6 hours, you're going to pack 6 diapers minimum plus extra. So I would say like 12, because guaranteed these are the times that there's going to be an explosion or there's going to be something funky going on, and that diaper is going to be needed to be changed a lot more. Bring extra clothes. So if you'd normally bring a change of clothes, maybe 2 changes of clothes, bring 5. Because again, this is the time that anything that bad will happen, it will happen at this time. And bring change of clothes for you as well, because there could be the explosion, there could be spit ups, there could be a lot of things. So bring an extra change of clothes, even if it's just a top for you. And while I'm speaking about that, be comfortable. It's going to be so much easier to handle everything when you're comfortable as opposed to when you're not. So I wouldn't advise wearing wedges unless you're like super used to wearing wedges and you can do it because you're awesome like that. And wear trousers because the dress is going to get lifted up and this is going to happen and all sorts of stuff. So also make sure that you pack a first aid kit as well as a little toiletry bag. So the first aid kit would have your essentials like pain relief medicine, antibiotic ointments, band-aids, antibacterial wipes, insect repellent, and so on. Your toiletry bag should have those little travel sizes of your baby wash and shampoo, your lotion, not yours, the baby's, and the hand sanitizer. Anything that you think that you're going to need, maybe after that explosion you'll need to wash the bum, you can use those for that. And then when you reach your destination, you can actually buy full-size ones that you wouldn't have to travel with. You can just get it there and it's easier. Call ahead also to the hotel to make sure what the room arrangements are. Does it have a kitchenette so you'll be able to sterilize bottles? Is it a service that they offer that you can send the bottles to the kitchen and it be sterilized, or you might want to do that yourself? There's also some very good sterilizing tablets that if you get a pot of water, you can just drop the tablets in and it will sterilize the bottles for you. So you can also bring those with you. Now, if you're traveling by air, I would suggest that you call ahead to check the rules and ask any questions that you might have as it regards carrying an infant or a toddler. If you're going to be paying for a seat on the flight for the infant, you need to get an approved by the FAA car seat, because it's safer to travel that way if they're going to have their own seat, for them to be in the car seat and the belt can go over the car seat. It's a safer option. If they're not going to have their own seat, they're going to sit in your lap, and then the flight attendant will then direct you how to strap properly. I know I said try to be flexible, but if you could try to get their feeding time to be around takeoff time and breastfeed again at landing, it will ease the pressure in their ears, so they'll be more comfortable, because the suction motion that they're doing will keep the pressure from building up in their ears. If it's a toddler, you'd like to travel with a lightweight stroller or an umbrella stroller, available at Babeelicious, of course. And it makes it easy. Just fold it, you put it underneath the plane or put it in the back of the car, unfold it, and you're gone. It's not a heavier stroller, so it's very easy to maneuver. Another essential tool that I would highly recommend is an infant carrier or a sling. And these are it's either structured, so you wear it kind of like a knapsack for the baby, or it's the sling, the softer slings that go across your body and you wear the baby. And what it does is keeps the baby close to you, so they still feel secure, but it gives you free hands to maneuver with the luggage or with filling out paperwork, etc. So I would highly recommend that. And of course, that's also available at Babeelicious. Bring safety equipment if you're worried about if the baby's at the stage where they're going into everything. Bring outlet covers, bring cupboard locks and toilet locks and so on, so that you know that it's secure for when you get there. Pack a goodie bag for the baby or the child, and this is going to have toys and games and puzzles and snacks and juice and water. And not only for you, especially if you're breastfeeding, make sure you have something that you can get quick nourishment from, so that you can keep up with the breastfeeding. And the child is going to always want to, or you're going to always want to keep the child occupied. So make sure you have as many options as possible in that little goodie bag for them. So these are only a few tips. There are many more, and you can feel free to call us if you need more advice if traveling with the children or the babies. And that's it for this video blog, but I'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye!